if you are an immigrant and you're suffering from any kind of struggles right now, it's normal. Take it. But the great thing is you will always have a chance to get back and really catapult on all those things that you experience. You'll make it there.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Immigrant Experience Show. I am your host, Moji Taiwo, the author of I Give Because I'm Blessed Because I Give, a chronicle of an immigrant's journey. The Immigrant Experience Show is going to continue that journey today with our special guest, Angie Ostojic. But before I tell you more about our guests, the tidbits today is to let you know that Canada welcomed approximately 109,000 refugee migrants in 2020, compared to 186,000 and some in 1994, according to Stats Canada. So now, to my guest, Angie is a devoted mother, loving wife, visionary leader, passionate speaker, and friend. Angie was born and raised in the Philippines and immigrated to Canada in 1996. But I'm not going to say much more because we want to hear from Angie herself about her own immigrant journey story.
Hi, 26 years ago, I came here in Canada as an immigrant nanny, and I never have thought that this is gonna be the life that I'm gonna have because there's so many different things, difficulties, struggles. It's not like now the poverty physically, but it's the poverty of the mind. So we just need to battle and be like adapting into the culture, a new culture, which is they call the norm here in Canada. But it's amazing. I never have thought that I came to this point. Coming in here in Canada, of course, we have our own culture. And we thought that our culture from back home, bringing it in here, it's not going to work. So adapting into the culture and being with the community is a big help for me. And of course, helping other people cope with different things that they're going through, it's a help for me too, because I will never have the chance to cope up with myself and all the culture going through all the things that I've been experiencing every day without helping other people. So whatever I had done, building a Giving Heart Foundation, and also we are now doing what we call the brighter future for the next generation, because always I keep in mind back home, whatever I've been doing back home, I do believe that everywhere there is a poverty, but it's in a different way. So that's why I build my magazine in order to raise awareness for whatever is going on with the lives of other people. People who cannot talk about their story, they can write on a magazine. So those are the things that I do. I do believe that had helped a lot of people along the way.
Hello, Angie, my friend. Welcome.
Hello, Moji. Thank you so much for having me. This is a wonderful opportunity to be with you today.
We did a clip the last time, a very short one, which was just an introduction to the Immigrant Experience Show. But today, we really wanted to know about you. So, why did you choose to come to Canada?
Well, first off, when I was actually growing up, I dream of a beautiful country with freedom and all the things that had this country offered to immigrants like me. And never have thought like that dream come true. I've been in so many different countries, like being a nanny in Middle East, a nanny in Hong Kong. But I was in Hong Kong. People are saying that you can make it to Canada. I said, wow, is that possible? Because it was a dream for me. And sure enough, when I've seen these agency that had given me the opportunity, and they have given me the visa to come here in Canada. So it was a blessing.
You said an agency, are this immigration consulting agency?
That's right. In every different countries, they have agencies that you can go ahead and apply. And if you will be blessed enough to find another employer in Canada, and through that agency, they will help you to process your papers to come here.
So you applied to the agency and you were blessed enough to be picked or chosen, or they found you employment in Canada?
Yes, they found us employment here. But first off, we have a wonderful family here also that is helping to find the employer, and so that they can really be sure that we have an employer when we come here in Canada. So with the help of agency to process all the papers, it will be easier.
Okay, so you came to Canada as a nanny, you said?
Yes, a nanny caregiver, and that's the easiest and fastest way to come and get a work in here. And they will be given. They did give me an opportunity to stay as an immigrant.
So we want to know more. You've told me your story in private, but if you don't mind sharing with us that journey from coming into the country as a nanny and to all the obstacles, the ups and downs you went through, and where you are today. Let's start from that employment.
Yes, so when I came here in Canada, Muji, that's the very interesting part, because when I came here in Canada, actually my employers decided to go away for a week, I do believe, and then when I was in the airport, the immigration called my employer. Unfortunately, the employer is not there to answer the call. So if you don't have an employer, and of course the immigration like hoping that you have an employer and they're not there, oh, that's gonna give them the red flag. Say, hey, I mean, you don't have an employer. We're gonna send you back home. So since I came here, it's already the starting of like, oh my gosh, it's not really the way I thought that you're gonna come here and everything is groovy. But it is so true that we all come into a place and have high expectations that this is the country. But of course, sometimes it starts rough. So from there, fortunately, I got a chance to make it inside the country, become an employed caregiver nanny, and thank God, spent like 3 years to process my immigration, and have given me the chance to be an open visa permanent residence that I can apply for different work instead of the nanny. So from there, I just want to explore. I just don't want to be like, I'm the kind of person very adventurous. I like challenges, and that gives my spirit like going. And as an immigrant, sometimes for us, we're scared, we hold back, and how about if it doesn't work? That is normal. But the thing is, even though you believe that in your heart you can make it, but unfortunately sometimes the mind play tricks with you, and you will kind of hold yourself back.
Like I always tell people that the biggest sacrifice that we can make as immigrants is deciding to leave our birth country in the first place. If we've made that huge leap and sacrifices, anything else that comes our way, we should be able to ride it and come out successfully.
Well, definitely, because you come in with all the plans and dreams and setting your goals, and so your family, for me especially, was my motivation, my inspiration. That no matter how hard it is, whatever struggles I gonna face, I know that I'm doing this for my family. And all immigrants are like that. All of us are like that. We came into a country wishing, hoping, and praying that we will give back a better life for our family back home. And so, whatever it is, we need to take the struggles and just hope for the best, that there will be something that can elevate the life of each and every one of us, that when we do what we have done, at least we say, wow, that was amazing.
That's wonderful. So we come in hope of being successful in order to provide for our families back home, and in the process, we're creating our own families here.
Definitely.
So I know that you are a mother. Do you want to talk a little bit about how you went from caregiver nanny, taking care of other people's children, to having your own?
Yes, so having just coming here, as I said, having that hope is not enough. You also need to get out of your comfort zone. And so when I came here, okay, so what's next, right? You explore. And I am super grateful and blessed to have a wonderful husband, have my 4 kids, and continue to enjoy life. So the only thing that really have given me the sanity to keep moving forward is the belief that anything is possible. And then whatever it is, that when we feel down and we drop, it's always a wonderful way to get up and do it again. And that's exactly what I have done for my family, to fight and be more for them.
So basically, when we're faced with challenges, it's normal to be down, but we shouldn't stay down. You know,
Definitely.
yeah, when we're feeling down, we shouldn't stay down. We should just use that moment to regroup and then lift ourselves up and keep going. So, Angie, what are you doing now?
Well, because of all the experiences that I've been through, I do believe that each and every one of us has the opportunity to be more. So I have been doing sales. I've been an entrepreneur all for 21 years now. The reason being is I wanna watch my kids grow up and be the wife that my husband deserve and the mother that my children deserve. So I choose sale. Sale is actually, for me, is educating people, and at the same time raising the awareness on what's out there. So becoming a speaker, becoming a leader to the community, that is rubbing my energy and that inspiration to help them too as well. So that's what I do. I am currently a district manager for a one youth's company that is coming to be 100 years old. And I do believe it is the opportunity for me to give it as a chance to other people, and also be part of something huge.
What's the name of the company again?
Our company is called Combined. We specialize in living benefits, and that's what we do.
Okay, so it's a kind of an insurance company?
Yes, it is an insurance company that's specializing in the living benefits, meaning for any accident or sickness that the people unexpectedly have. And of course, if there's an accident and sickness, it is the inability to produce an income for their family. So that's exactly what we cover them, protect them with that, so that they won't have that financial struggles that can affect the family lifestyle.
Okay. I also know that you do have a foundation Can you talk a little bit about the foundation?
Oh, thank you so much, Muji, for touching that also. My heart desires is to help as many people as I can, especially the vulnerable kids who cannot really depend themselves. So we have a foundation called Brighter Future for the Next Generation. When I was growing up, I grew up in poverty, and most of the people that I know back home in a third world country are experiencing the same. I just don't want them to experience that lifestyle or that poverty that I had experienced before. I know for a fact that until now I felt how it was to be in that position. So that's why I'd love very much to give back and do what I can, gather all the people together, especially business people who have that wonderful heart to give back. So together we can do more. And so what we are doing is we're helping, for example, the last project that we have, we send 5 boxes to Ghana, Africa, in all school supplies, slightly used clothes, shoes, whatever it is that we can get and gather together and put them in a box. And Ben GC, who is also owner of this shipping company, have helped us to ship it. And we also help them to change all the marker boards in their schools, because I have seen their marker boards and it's no longer suited for education for the children. So we help them elevate that learning process for them and learning experience for them.
I am privileged to some of your stories, so it's not surprising to me that you are involved with a foundation that gathers school supplies for children
Yes.
in impoverished part of the
Yes.
world, because you did share how you love to go to school, and it was a challenge
Yes.
for you as a young girl
Yes.
to attend schooling, but you were determined to be educated. So I'm not really surprised, and I thank you for doing that. Is there any other thing? I know that you have a show. You want to tell us about your show?
Yes, I am I'm very privileged, and also, of course, been a pleasure to have people like you on my shows. It's called Angie's Talk Show, and I had the summer off a little bit on that one because, of course, it's summer and I want people to enjoy their lives. But I am going to start it again and loving to cater some people like you who are in the business and at the same time giving back to the community. So I enjoyed like really doing that, and I'm hoping that one day I can also put those stories together and put it into a book. That's really my wish, and all the people that came in and share their passionate stories, inspirational stories in with me in my talk show. I want them to be like helping me to write that book and put it together because of the pandemic and everything that we experience. It's gonna be a good one, I guess.
Thank you, Angie. Your passion, your enthusiasm, your zest for life, it's just so contagious. So basically, what we're saying and what we're doing on this show is to tell our stories of immigration to this wonderful country of Canada. But that is not to say that everything is filled with bed of roses.
Of course. No, that's not. Like, I have more failures than successes. I have more questions than answers. But the main thing to me was like called $1 million is out of all those failures that I had, I learned a lot of lessons. And those are the things that are becoming the foundation of who am I really as a person. So I just want to thank God for all those experiences, Muji, because I am not who I am without those. So please, if you are an immigrant and you're suffering from any kind of struggles right now, it's normal. Take it. But the great thing is you will always have a chance to get back and really catapult on all those things that you experience. You'll make it there. I promise you. Just keep moving forward.
And there is always resources available.
Yes.
You don't need to do it alone, and you don't have to do it alone. So always reach out, because there's resources available for new immigrants, not so newly immigrants, in finances, in mental health, in medical, and on this show in the future we will cover all of that. So thank you, Angie, for honoring my call today to be on the show. I'm sure we've all gained one or two things from you.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for having me. This is very precious to all the immigrants out there, and we hope that we can inspire you to really doing your best. And the mission that you have here in Canada as an immigrant will definitely inspire more people out there. Thank you guys. God bless, and we love you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. What we've heard here today is that connectivity, once again, community interactions, community connections, and community resources is very, very, very important. So thank you so much. And on our tidbits today, we have the information I have for you is that in the city of Calgary, 120 languages are spoken. 120 languages are recorded as being spoken as a mother tongue in our homes in Calgary. Please, we want to thank you for joining us and watching. We want you to subscribe, to like us, and we want you to refer us to your friends and family. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.